All right, so I've been obviously a lot of people have been keeping up with the Avengers Endgame box office because this could possibly be history. You know, we're gonna have possibly the biggest movie of all time, and don't give me that crap about Gone with the Wind making over $3 billion, adjusted for inflation. First of all, the inflation argument is just invalid. All movies are products of their time. If you release Gone with the Wind today, how much money will Gone with the Wind make today if it was released? What, 100 million, $200 million? It's not going to make $3 billion, which is the adjusted for inflation argument. All movies are products of their time. All right, just like the $1.2 billion opening it for Avengers Endgame, it doesn't really mean anything because it includes China. Not every movie opens in the same territory at the same time. There is no constant with the box office. So although it's a big number, it doesn't really mean anything. It just made a lot of money. Cool. But if every movie opened in the same territories at the exact same time, then okay, the 1.2 millions means something. But it's still a big number, but it's not really that important. The important one is the domestic box office, which made $357 million in opening weekend. That's a constant. You know, it's a domestic, so that is awesome. You know, all territory, even the North America at the same time. So that means something. But yeah, the adjusted for inflation stuff, like with Gone with the Wind, all of that, it means nothing. Avatar is the highest grossing movie of all time. Simply, it's the highest grossing movie of all time. Like right now. And today, Titanic, Avengers Endgame just made $2 billion. That is freaking fast. That's 11 days. That's fast. Holy shit, that's fast. This movie just keeps surprising me, man. It just keeps surprising me with the amount of money that it's making. So for the weekend, as we see up here, for the weekend estimates is $145 million for Avengers Endgame. The Sunday estimates are $43 million. Now these are just estimates. So I believe Star Wars: The Force Awakens second weekend is $149 million. Avengers second weekend is looking to be $145 million. But this is just the projected value. Usually the estimated usually the actual values are higher than the estimate, so maybe it will catch The Force Awakens. We don't know yet. We gotta wait for the official numbers on Monday. But this movie been surprising us like since its release, so maybe it does catch The Force Awakens. But even if it doesn't catch The Force Awakens, that is a massive number. $145 million second weekend. And don't forget, $357 million opening. $357 million opening. That's crazy. That's a lot of money. So, and some people are a bit confused by the drop. Like, some people are like, I remember they did this for the Captain Marvel film also, saying Captain Marvel, it dropped 72%. That's crazy. But no, the first weekend, right? The first Friday for a movie includes the Thursday night previews. So Avengers Endgame made $60 million in its Thursday night previews. $60 million. And I believe $98 million on the Friday itself. So you count the Friday and the Thursday night preview, and that's the Friday. So the Friday is the Thursday and the Friday itself. Okay, so for the second weekend now, the second weekend doesn't include Thursday, it just includes the Friday itself. Unlike the first weekend that includes the Thursday and the Friday as the Friday in one. The second weekend, it's just a Friday. So any movie is gonna drop a big number on the second weekend because, again, it does not include the Thursday night previews. So again, just 357 million and plus 45 million projected opening for the second weekend. That is just an amazing number for Avengers Endgame. So right now it's at let's see if I can get to it. Oh yeah, so yeah, I just had like a little interruption. So but yeah, just like look at Endgame right now. Domestic, it's at $619 million, and this is still I believe the projected 619, and foreign is at $1.5 billion. That's crazy. If we look at the individual territories right now, we see it's doing better in China than any movie. It's the #1 foreign film in China right now. It's at 511, but I think that was through I believe that was through Friday or something. I don't think it includes Saturday and Sunday. That number doesn't include Saturday and Sunday, so it's gonna go up. It's probably gonna be like $600 to $700 million, probably $650 million, $650 million in China. The next biggest territory is I believe the United Kingdom. Japan is just it's strange. Japan right now is only at $27 million in Japan. If we look at, like, let's say Infinity War, this is Infinity War. In Infinity War, where's Japan? Uh, where is it? Where is it? Right here. Infinity War made just $33 million in Japan. It's kind of weird. Um, and let's see, it made like $96 million in the United Kingdom. So if these numbers kind of stay the same, as it makes like 97 million, if Endgame makes like 96 million in the United Kingdom, and it makes the same amount of money in all the other territories. Let's look at China. Where's China? China, 359. So if these numbers stay the same for the foreign domestic, but for the foreign box office, Avengers looking at probably 1.8, probably looking at yeah, like $1.8 billion foreign. So if it makes 1.8 billion foreign, what was I going at that? Yeah, I mean, if it makes at least $1.8 billion foreign, and Avengers Endgame makes what, like $800 million, I think it's capable of making 800 million domestic, 800 to 900 million domestic. It should beat Avatar. But look at let's look at Avatar. Just how crazy Avatar is. Avatar made $2 billion. That's crazy. $2 billion foreign. And look at this. Look at the, I mean, this movie was just a phenomenon. Look at the United Kingdom, $150 million in the United Kingdom. And look at Japan, the one I was always looking at. Where is it? Where, no, Japan, $171 million in Japan. That's crazy. China usually, France 175, Germany 162. No other movie performed like this. China 204, and at the time that was huge because this is 2009. So that it's crazy. But let's get back to Endgame. That's not Endgame. Yeah, let's get back to Endgame. So yeah, right now sitting at 1.5. I believe if it reaches $1.8 million, which I believe it will, if it reaches 1.8 or 1.9 billion foreign, it'll make up for the rest domestic, which means it will beat Avatar. But I mean, we said that we had to wait for the, I mean, right now it's at 2.2. You got to say it's like 2.2 billion right now. So it needs like what, 600 million more to make to beat Avatar. So 600 million more. Can it make 300 million more domestic? It's gonna be tough, but I think it can make 300 million more domestic, and I also do think it can potentially make 300 more foreign. But that's what you're looking at, and it's gonna have a lot of competition, going into its third and fourth week. So you're looking at $600 million more. Can it make that? The third weekend, I think it'll bring it around what, like $300 million more the third weekend. So that's gonna bring it up to 0.2567. No, can I even do math? 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's gonna put at like 2.5 million, which is gonna leave like what, like $300 million more. It's gonna be, again, that's why Avatar is just so, it's amazing what this film did, man. It's amazing what Avatar did. Look at this. First weekend, $77 million. Second weekend, $75 million. Only a 1.8% drop. Third weekend, 68. Just a phenomenon. Now, obviously, it didn't open into 357 like Endgame, but again, the movie had legs. Legs like freaking Titanic legs. It was a phenomenon. People wanted to see, just like the 3D. I wanted to see, but I didn't go. I don't remember why I didn't see it. I was poor at the time. That's why I didn't see it. I don't remember. I think I saw it on TV, or yeah. I don't remember what happened with it, but I just know I regret not seeing it in 3D. But I don't know, man. Personally, I don't think it'll beat Avatar. That's just my opinion. I think it'll top out about like 2.55, 2.56, 2.6 million. I think that's where it'll end up. It has to make 2.8 million to beat Avatar. 2.8 billion dollars to beat Avatar. I don't see that happening. I don't see it happening, but who knows? That's just me. What do you guys think? Do you think Endgame will beat Avatar to become the biggest box office film of all time? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you like what I do here, want to see more, hit that subscribe button and join the ascension. I'm SJ. Thank you guys so much for watching. Later.